Hey you guys, welcome to my weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for Earth signs. So if you are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of February 14th through the 16th, 2020. Those of you that care about Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. No, I'm not bitter. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. So let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they give you some clarity. So we have here central issue, heart of the matter, as the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Oh, and also if you guys want to order a reading, be sure to email me Temajtarot@gmail.com to get the price list from this year. If you already have this year's price list, you can just place your order on Friday. If you want to reach me by phone, that's a separate process. So make sure you're subscribed so that you can get notifications for when I'm taking calls. Okay, so central issue here. It looks like you guys are, first off, keeping yourself busy. Looks like you're working, finishing up some things. You may have called in or got an offer to work over the weekend, so definitely looks like you're going to be doing that. And I also feel like you are finishing something up, something that you started on. You're like, I need to get this finished. So it looks like you're definitely focusing on some sort of details, being very detail oriented this weekend. It could also be working on any type of plans that you might have, since it is Valentine's Day. There may be something that you're focusing on, and maybe making some sort of reservations, calling to check and see, what's available as far as hotel rooms, and, just kind of tying up some loose ends. I also see some sort of flirtation while at work, or with a coworker, or with someone who you normally do some sort of business with. I feel like there's this opportunity here. There's an opportunity to either start fresh or to make some sort of improvements. I see something evolving here. So it could be a friendship or a relationship that is evolving. I also feel like maybe someone is being creative or finding creative ways to express their feelings for another person. I almost feel like someone is actually making their gift. If you do have a Valentine, or something like that, I feel like someone is working on it. They're making something themselves, and they're like, this is more special because I made it. If you are wondering about a love connection, of course, Two of Cups looks like you could be making a love connection. This is interacting with maybe someone who you consider to be a soulmate. It looks like there is some sort of mutual attraction and mutual trust between people. But it does look like there could have been some sort of conflicts between two people, some sort of frustration, and two people who, for whatever reason, may have been fighting their attraction for the other person. Now, you could be dealing with either Earth, such as yourself, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel that someone is definitely coming towards the other person and having something to say, or there is a need to kind of confront the elephant in the room. There is some sort of conflict or frustration that needs to be resolved here. I feel like there's a lot of sexual tension between you and another person. So there are some things to be focusing on. I feel like maybe someone also wants you to open up and talk about feelings. There could be a work situation where maybe there's frustration and having to confront the people around you some type of way. I don't know if they're trying to force you to do things or whatever type of friction or conflict there is at work. It really looks like there's flirtation. Like people are arguing really because they're passionate about you or you them. And sometimes this can come off as both people just being reluctant to just talk about how they feel for one another, or they rather kind of playfully flirt instead of being very direct, or something about a connection that you have with someone could go 1 minute is very flirtatious, it's hot, and then the next thing, I was going to say it's cold, but I'm getting more so like more loving. 1 minute is playful and 1 minute it seems more serious. Either way, it still looks like there is an elephant in a room that needs to be addressed with somebody, with a coworker or a love interest. I also feel like maybe there's been some discussion about going into business together. Maybe if you're already in a relationship, you and your partner have been talking about making plans about going into business together. I see someone making long-term plans too. If you're dating more than one person, one relationship may be long-term and the other could be short-lived. Let me look at the Two of Cups a little closer. So I have Ace of Swords coming out. So I feel like maybe there's going to be some sort of communication. If anyone has felt guarded, there's a possibility that people will be letting their walls down so that they can open up and talk and clear the air. So I feel like there is the possibility of air being cleared. And then it does look like there's going to be victory in communication. There's chemistry between two people. See, there is something going on where maybe something's been hot and cold. And there's a need to like really confront an issue. Someone is asking questions like, did you really mean this? Or what exactly were you trying to say? Someone also maybe just after being very affectionate has a tendency to grow distant and then come back. So something could be very off on, or I think it's just a matter of communication. I feel like maybe there's this need to learn and understand how to communicate with each other. Something's in development. I feel like it's growing, it's in development. Also in regards to your finances, I feel like some of you are really working on building your credit, and saving, learning how to save your money, or learning how to be more frugal. There's something that you might be saving up for a later date. It's like, let me keep saving my money because I know I want to do this, that, and the other. So I feel like you could be going through your finances and making some sort of plans to do something that you really want to do with your money. Someone also has been lurking, or someone has like a secret admirer, and the secret admirer has been planning on revealing their feelings. There's someone who maybe respects you or views you as very independent, very secure, or you yourself might feel like you're a very independent and secure person, self-sufficient. And it's like you have patiently been waiting for a soulmate or to have some sort of good conversation. And I do feel like there's someone that you have your eye on. There's been a lot of confusion and mixed signals going on between people. It's like someone is trying to figure out if this person really likes them or if they're misreading or misinterpreting some sort of signals or clues. So there is a need to get that straightened out. And someone's also very shy. I also feel like someone has been in denial of being soulmates, but like I said, it just looks like maybe someone's guards will be going down. Let me look at the Five of Wands. Okay, so those of you that are already coupled or dealing with someone, I feel like there's going to be fights about where to go out. Like you guys are bumping heads or you can't seem to come to an agreement of where to go. Those of you that have been in a relationship for a good while, where you kind of know that somebody is the one, or it becomes very apparent, or something is very obvious that someone is for you. I feel like now is someone is starting to work on engagements, and they're like, okay, I see the possibility of an engagement or someone trying to plan how they're going to propose. I also feel that if it's not an engagement, it's just about someone really trying to figure out or trying to decide if this is the person that they really want to settle down with. It's like, I still feel like there could be some sort of competitive energy. Maybe there's some sort of frustration about who you're going to get serious with, or maybe this is how someone is viewing you. I feel like something's also going to be confirmed. Yeah, I am seeing engaged. So some people are thinking about engagement. Someone may be trying to talk another person out of engagement, especially if they think it's too fast. Someone might be like, oh, you guys are moving too quickly or too fast. Like, what are you doing? You've only known them for 6 months or a year. It's too soon to get engaged. But someone may have decided, they're like, nope, this is what I want to do. So I think you are coming to some sort of decision or some sort of certainty. But then there are other people around you that may be trying to talk you out of it. Now, this also could apply to a work situation. In a work situation, I see this more as competitive energy. I feel like someone is like, okay, this position is available. Who wants it? Who wants it hard more than other? And everybody is like, I want it just as much as the other person. So there's some sort of clashing going on when it comes to getting some sort of position, especially if you're going to interviews. You know, maybe you're checking out the people that are in the room with you, or maybe you're curious about your competitors or something of that sort. So I'm just getting some sort of competitive energy career-wise. But there's definitely something about a debate there's this debate. Like, what should we do? Are we going here? Are we going there? are we getting married here or are we getting married there? Like, I feel like there is conflict in regards to some sort of plans that are trying to be made. And it's causing a lot of stress and anxiety. If this is very new, I'm trying to figure out what this is. If this is new. If this is a new relationship, I just feel that this is more so about someone who had been undecided. I feel like maybe someone felt obligated to one person, but at the same time, they're ready to move forward towards something else, and it's just been a hard decision. Someone may have been going between two people. And I feel like this is also about being confronted. Like someone is saying, are you still dealing with this person, or are you dealing with anyone else? Is there anything that you need to tell me? And someone is struggling to like really put everything out there. I do feel like they are going to, and whatever truth they share with you, it's like, okay, let me think about it. Let me see if this is something I want to continue to move forward with. Someone may be pressuring the other person to speak their mind about something. Someone may be growing impatient. But I do feel like you have a soul contract with someone, and something will be a dream come true with the stars. Something, it is going to be a manifestation of something that you've been praying for or desiring. And it indicates that your faith is going to be restored if at any point in time you had lost faith. But something, it looks like the cards have been laid out on the table, and Spirit is like, here's what it is. This is what you get. These are your options. Take it or leave it. All right, so I'm going to pull some energy cards for you guys. All right, additional messages. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, central issue, we have broken heart. Then we have man holding a heart, woman holding a heart. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So I feel that something's going on where either you are separated from your loved one, like you guys live separately, or you guys had some sort of falling out, but now you're coming back together to work things out. Both people are ready now. I feel like both people are ready to move forward. Both people are ready to talk about anything that has been going wrong. This also could be two singles just meeting up. They're finally over their broken hearts and that they're ready to start talking to other people. And I do feel like someone has their power back. And so you may feel, encouraged or inspired now. You're like, you know what, I'm ready to start dating, or I'm ready to find Mr. or Mrs. For me. I don't want to say Mr. or Mrs. Right, but you know what I'm saying. The person that is for you. And then here I'm seeing Master number 44. So I don't know if some of you have been seeing the number 44. Or maybe those are kind of some sort of clues for you. Or any type of, it could be a warning, so just kind of pay attention anytime you see master numbers, because it's not always a thumbs up from the universe. It means other things too, so just be cautious. I feel like something is being prepared. Something's been brewing, something's been baking, and finally something boils over. So I'm seeing like something has been simmering for a long time now, and I just kind of feel like now something is reaching its peak and spilling over. So I feel like something is long time overdue. So maybe an engagement is overdue. Maybe something romantic is overdue for someone to express how they feel. An engagement is overdue. So I feel like it's happening. And I feel that this is happening because somebody feels strengthened. Someone feels like they're ready. And this energy could have been blocked, but I feel like it's inspiration. Inspiration. Someone is just like, I have to do this now. The time is now. There's no better time than now. So I feel that someone is really feeling, yeah, see, door to personal healing and happiness. So I do feel like this is a good opportunity. It's like the door is wide open. Are you going to go through it or not? And it's just like, okay, yes, now is the perfect time. And it looks like it's brief or limited too, just looking at the rainbow. And I feel like maybe something tells you like, hey, you better take this opportunity, or, you know, go for it now while you can. I see peace. I see peace. I see forgiveness. And I also see two different energies coming towards one another. Two people who are very different but very similar. They're both ready for love. So I don't know if it's just because it's the Valentine weekend, but it definitely looks like even for people who are single, like you're making some sort of connection, and people who are already in relationships, like your bond is being strengthened. If this is totally about career, I feel like maybe you guys you feel connected to a job. There's a job or a company that you feel connected to. And even though there's going to be some sort of conflict or friction, something feels like it's meant for you. So yeah, those are the messages that I have for you guys. I hope it resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.